For your final practice today, you are going to be working on mean, median, and mode. This will be your second and even third time working on this skill if you completed your e-learning from yesterday and from the previous week. So we're going to touch on mean again because it's a very important one, and I'm even going to throw in something called range, which is pretty easy to find. But because we're throwing in median and mode today, I think it's really important that you understand that for mean, median, and mode, the very first thing that you should always do to make things simple, because you're going to have this for median, is to put your numbers in order from least to greatest. So we're going to start by rewriting the numbers that we have in order from least to greatest. And if you don't have this paper, you don't have this as an assignment, so if you just want to follow along or you want to try it on some scrap paper, that would be fine too. So I'm going to take this set of data. We have 10, 10, 11, 12, and 17, and I'm going to place them in order from least to greatest. The reason I'm doing this is because this is going to help me find the median. The median is, in other words, and it sounds just like it, the middle number, median, middle. So, in order to find the middle number, you have to put the numbers in order first. Then what you do is, starting with your ends, go to the middle. So we've got the two outsides, 10 and 10, then 10 and 12, and 11 is sitting very nicely right smack dab in the middle. And I will show you what that looks like. I'm not sure if there are any here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we'll have some where there are two numbers in the middle. So I will show you how to do that as well. So look how easy it is to find the median. Put the numbers in order from least to greatest, find the one that's in the middle, and there's your answer. The second easiest one is mode. Mode is most. It's the number that you see the most. Sometimes it's a tie. So sometimes mode might be two numbers because they both appear the same amount of times. Okay, so what I see here is that 10 is the only one that appears twice, and the rest of them only once, so the mode is 10. And what we learned yesterday is that to find mean, it means average, meaning your average, it's like if these were scores on an assignment, and there were 20 points, and you got a 10, an 11, a 12, and a 17. It wants to know what was your average score. So your average score is going to have to be somewhere in the range of these numbers. So if you come up with a score, if your mean is 23, that's impossible because that's way above anything that you even had as a score. So to find the mean, if you remember, you just add them all up. So 10 plus 10, plus 11, plus 12, plus 17. So without doing a bunch of long math, I have 10 plus 10, which is 20, and 20 plus 11 makes 31, and 31 plus 12 makes 43. I hope my math is correct. It's been quite a day. And 43 plus 17 makes 10, 5, 60, right? 60 is my total. When I add all those up, I get 60. Now, if 60 is what you put as your answer, look how off that would be. Could you say your average score on that assignment was a 60? No. So what you do is you take 60 and you divide it by the number of items in your data set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you divide 60 by 5, which is 12. Doesn't it seem right that if you had a 10, an 11, a 12, and a 17, that your average score would be about a 12? Seems right to me. All right, and then last but not least is what's called the range. I'm going to throw this at you today. So what the range is, I'm going to put these numbers back in order again. The range is the difference between the highest number and the lowest number. So the highest number is 17, the lowest number is 10, the difference between those two is 7, so the range is 7. That's why it's important to have your numbers in order. So look how simple those are. It's just a bunch of adding. adding, dividing. I mean, it's all the basics. Okay? So let's jump down and let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Letter D has 7. Okay? I want to show you this for a particular reason. If we're going to do the average, remember what we would do is we would add all these up, or mean, I should say. You would add all these up, take your answer, and then your answer is divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And whatever that ends up being, that is your mean. I'm not going to spend any time adding all of these up right now, but those are the steps to find your mean. What I really want to focus on today is the median, the mode, and the range. But if you don't understand mean, please check back on any of those videos that we've given. Look for more links on videos there. There's some things on the math help page, and you can always email one of us and we could help you. But let's talk about median, mode, and range on this one. So again, I need to place my numbers in order from least to greatest. So I have 21. Oh, I forgot 17. 17, 21, 23, let's see, 31, 32, and 2 43s. I guess I see my mode, don't I? It's the only one that comes up twice, 43. Okay, now starting with the ends, you're going to work your way in. Outside, outside, do, do, until you find the middle. Oh, there is a middle. Needs to be. So, looks like our median is 31. Now, if you ever come up with two numbers in the middle, let's say we had a 31 and a 32, and they were both in the middle. There was no number in between them. You find the mean of those two. So all you would do is add up 31 and 32, which would be 63, and you would divide that by 2, and that would tell you your median. Okay? And then again, the range is just take your highest number, 43, your lowest number, 17, and subtract them. So the range between all of those numbers is 26. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to set you up with a quizzes that will kind of test your knowledge on mean, median, mode, and there may be some range problems in there. So if you have any questions, find some links, be resourceful, Google it. There's all sorts of things on all of your Canvas pages and math help that can assist you.